Hello and welcome to day 30 of Inktober Tangles challenge. Today's tangle is a tangle that you can already find on my YouTube channel. By the way, I'm Anica Gabro, it's a CZT from Croatia. And today's tangle is Bownus by Angie Gittles. And I will start with this central orb. I already drew this as a part of my Festive Tangles series. I think it was maybe around Christmas last year. You start with these elongated teardrop shapes, more or less. And I'm shooting for 5, but I started with the first 3 maybe a little bit too much apart from each other. But it is what it is, no mistakes. Then you add lines that take off from any of these. Well, you can start with any of these. Take off from here and then kind of loosely follow the shape of this teardrop that's on the right side of it. And I'm not making them too long. You can see how it's a curved line that's taking off from the middle along the teardrop shape and then kind of following the one next to it. And then I will connect the two with this curved line, and you can even add this kind of a slit, or I don't know, maybe it's a fold of what I would suppose to be a ribbon. It's a really cool way to draw this bow. I had to look up the way to pronounce it again because I remember last time I was doing it, I pronounced it the wrong way. I pronounced it bow, which I know now is not the same thing, although you write it the same way. And finally, I will add these little flakes along the middle that will suggest that it's a tied ribbon, so it's scrunched, squeezed in the middle like this. And one more thing you can add are these kind of ends of the ribbons. If you can imagine that you tie this and then you have these 2 ends. Maybe you could also add another one. You can add as many as you would like. I will add one more here, maybe a little bit shorter. And then, of course, if you want to enhance this with any tangle enhancers, feel free to do it. I will, of course, use a few of the roundings. It's like a compulsive thing with me. And I will add some rounding also wherever my ribbon runs into another tangle. It's a cute one, I think, if I may say so, right? And then I'll start shading, starting right at or around this central part. And I will blend it, but now I'm thinking about adding some color to these teardrop shapes. Again, be mindful of the fact that if not wet, it will at least be damp, so you want to be careful about how much you wait until you add any of the shades or highlights over the colored part. Let me add, while I'm using the color, also some color to the space between the tangles. And of course you can fill the whole space with orbs if you want to. but I will not do it now, and I will see later if I feel the need to do it or not. Now I will take my white gel pen and I will just use a little bit of gel to add a detail along these lines. Maybe also on the opposite side. And it doesn't have to be a full line all the way, especially because I already added some shade here on the bottom, so I don't want to go over the shaded part, although you could easily add some more shades there as well if you would like to do that. And maybe a little bit of white inside of these auras. It wasn't like pre-planned, otherwise I might have used the white first and then added the aura second. In this central part, I will add this smiley shape shade, and then the highlight. And some highlights to the top parts of the ribbon as I'm approaching the part that's already shaded. Next to the middle, I'm releasing the pressure so that it's not so bright. I see that I need some more shades, so I will add shade along the letter. I want the letter kind of rise above, and although it's not a big letter and it doesn't use any other color, because I'm using this letter to form the word Inktober, I want it to be visible. And I also want some shade here inside of these folds. And of course, I will blend them. And now these loose ends of my ribbons, I'm adding heavy shades right next to those lines, the sides of the bow. And of course, blending them. And you know, with each of these additions, you could spend so much more time doing it to make it look nicer. I'm trying to avoid using the word perfect or perfection or perfected, because there is no perfection, but you could definitely dedicate more time to add love and details to whatever you are drawing. But I'm choosing to do this in a way that's also time efficient, because if I would make long videos, I would probably not be able to complete the project, and probably you would not be able to tangle along with me, because time is a limited resource, right? So I'm always mindful of my time, maybe even too much. I wish I was more relaxed with it sometimes. There's always this sense of urgency for me for some reason. Well, there it is. 2 out of 3 tangles of the last 3 days are here, and I have the whole space in the bottom free for one of the tangles and whatever I want to add. So let's see what the last day brings. There will probably be 2 videos because, you know, there's a... I would have done the wrap-up anyway, so you can expect 2 videos tomorrow. Thank you again for drawing with me, and I will see you. Goodbye.